From California State University, San Bernardino, it's Local Matters.
The Orange Empire Railway Museum and the History of Chino. Hello, I'm Gracie Troche and welcome to Local Matters, featuring stories from across the Inland Empire.
And I'm Hope Butler. Trains played a major role in developing America. The preservation of trains and their history is vital for understanding America's past. Reporter Alberto Rendon takes a ride through the Orange Empire Railway Museum.
Trains have been around since the late 1800s, and today play an important part in our history. Trains have been a viable part in American history, and this museum is dedicated to that piece of the past.
The museum started back in, 1956, whenever the 13 gentlemen that are listed here on this plaque came down, and they loved all the rail cars in LA, and they were starting to go away. They knew people were coming back after the war and buying cars, and they saw that the red cars and the yellow cars were soon to go away, so they started purchasing them. And they finally, they came out here and found a spot for them, and they started building this location. And over the many years that they've been here, we've built all these buildings and now operate the trains on weekends, so our guests can come out and enjoy what was here back in the early 1900s. A great place to see things of the past, of Riverside and all of Los Angeles. It's what they call the 1 week that got away. We had a whole light rail system, whole passenger train system and freight train systems that came out through this way.
A quiet, peaceful place, filled with beauty and marked by history. For Local Matters, I'm Alberto Rondon.
For a group of Chino citizens, developing a sense of community is one of life's greatest achievements. While maintaining a well-documented history of their community, a positive outcome occurred. Reporter Paulina Hernandez opens a book into the history of Chino, California.
The Chino We Remember is a bibliographical book which exposes the Hispanic history of Chino, sparking from fond memories and later turning into something more.
I was shopping one day at the grocery store, and I heard a lady talking to a butcher in the butcher department. I recognized the voice, and she was a member of a well-known pioneer family in Chino. I said, "Lucina, I heard you tell the butcher that your father was a butcher." And she said, "Yes." Then she said, "Oh, Gloria, don't you miss those good old days?" And then I said how sad it was that this wasn't recorded somewhere. Why don't we write a book?
With that intention in mind, Gloria eventually called upon fellow neighbors and friends, thus establishing the Chino Research Group that led to the creation of the book.
And this book isn't just a text by a scholar writing about a community. It's the community that mobilized and created this knowledge systematically. And so I try to have my students work like they did as a community. This is a great example.
Every story gives a different dimension. There's a variety because we didn't all lead the same kind of life. The title says it all. The Chino we remember, not the Chino I remember.
In the end, the book exemplifies community effort to better establish itself for future generations. For Local Matters, I'm Paulina Hernandez.
To keep updated on what Local Matters is doing, check out our Facebook and YouTube page. I'm Hope Butler.
And I'm Gracie Troche. Join us next time for more local stories that matter.